So
One,
this
two,
is
three, four.
Isaac and Eric and Brennan and Jason. We're gonna react to Death by a Thousand Cuts by A Bullet for My Valentine. It's the last song off their newest album, and I've heard the song before and I absolutely love it, but these guys haven't heard it, so I want to see what these guys think.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. Press play, Jason.
I like how they made a song dedicated to it.
I love when it starts with that big fucking build up we're straight away from World War here.
This is good. One of my favorite songs I've ever made.
They are definitely running on a formula though.
Oh yeah, and it works. It works.
It's not exactly repetitive. But they go back and forth between that intensity in your face to light and this chorus kind of feel. What's up? And then
They're not one-dimensional at all.
like we heard, who the fuck pissed off Max up?
Yeah, I read that too. Yeah, this is such a contrast compared to Gravity. Although that was a good album. This is just so much better.
Oh, but the difference between this and Gravity,
It's nice days. Black and white.
they always come out with a growing experience. And this is just like
Okay.
step above.
Now, are they streaming cuts or own cuts? So if they're singing Dead by a Thousand, just metal. Favorite cuts.
It's usually like that though. Like got the main vocalist building up the chants, stop, and then the background. Everyone synchronizing.
I love the drumming. It's so good. So good.
I'm still a little bit biased though. I like Moose.
He was good, but
He's a great guy. I met him in person.
I know. That's the
Wonderful guy. Him and Jason James. Both the guys that are into this band anymore. I smoked a cigarette with Jason James for like 10 minutes.
unreal.
And he got to tell us about his Bullet's first ever market. Basically, like they were unknown. They played the show. Right after, the whole fucking bar just rushed the stage and stole all the beer. How's that for our first show? Ah, you made it. Always love that long echoed out.
Yeah.
Straight out. I love that. It just fills the fucking room.
I just like how they ended off like this. This is how the album ends. It's such a solid ending.
Oh, it's the last song.
Yep, that's the last song. What'd you think?
I think I probably should have commented less while the music was playing. But yeah, it still had the same elements of Bullet in there with the song structure for sure. But oh yeah, the sound has fucking changed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's
It
heavier.
has
It's
a lot.
it's darker. It's faster. It's just as melodic. They've always been kind of melodic. In
This
stuff.
ain't no emo metal anymore.
No.
This
Not
is-
not since the first album.
If you
This-
cut
this-
your wrist to this song, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, this is more metalcore meets deathcore. It's like a cross. I would
which
say.
is sad. In my eyes.
I love this. new-
I've loved their older stuff, their emo stuff,
Mhm.
and you know, in my perspective, I've always loved like the emo. It's just easier to sing with, because I love just singing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
been into any of this kind of music, but when I became friends with you guys, it was definitely something I'm into now. So
kind of opened your eyes a little bit.
I like to
or your
drill
ears.
it into your ears, bud.
yeah,
You spend this much time with me, you're gonna listen to some metal.
so yeah, this was a damn good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was definitely something like you could work out to.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I love the verses. They're just upbeat. They're similar as to Stitches, which by the way, we reacted to Stitches, and halfway through my camera just stops recording.
We
So that
botched
pissed
it.
us off.
We had an even better reaction than this one.
Yeah,
And we
so-
botched it.
It was crazy. My
Because
phone
for some
messed
reason
up
the
there.
camera just decided to stop working.
Yeah. But it had the same vibe in the verses. Just very quick, fast paced, upbeat. Let's go. There's no stopping.
But at the same time, this song was definitely different
Mhm.
from
It
Stitches.
was. Yeah.
It was
I-
different.
we-
I think the verse was the only one thing that had the similarities.
Yeah.
That was
We
about it.
were looking for, okay, how do we get that genuine reaction again? Like, we botched that with the camera job here. And then we're like, okay, let's just do this. Yes, Isaac heard it before. The three of us didn't, and I think we pulled it off.
Yep.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong.
I didn't want to give anything away. I didn't want to, all of a sudden, if there's a breakdown, get ready for a breakdown because then you guys would expect something.
I
didn't want to give
there was
anything
a
away.
point of this song where I was like, oh, okay. And then, oh, breakdown, fuck, I
Yeah.
missed the cue.
This song is kind of like unpredictable.
Yeah.
Very
It
unpredictable.
really surprises you with the breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the? What? Okay.
Like I said, I missed my cue. I'm pretty sure if I went back and reviewed this video, I would watch my face and go, no, you're late. You're late.
Should have done better. Should have done better. But so, what do you rate it then? Just at first.
If I was to be unbiased, because you know I love my Bullet,
oh yeah,
I'll have to give it an 8.
8. That's a solid
Yeah.
number. That's a solid number.
8 because I'm trying to be unbiased, but there's still that biased opinion there. You can't get rid of that. I grew up on this band.
Yep. Yeah.
This is one of the band. These guys and As They Lay Dying were like,
Same.
that's
here.
how you got into metalcore.
Provided
Back in 07. So
I started off with Red. That was the band that initially Red and a little bit of Linkin Park, and then but when my old friend showed me Bullet, I think it was Waking the Demon. That's kind of where it just opened my eyes and my ears. And like, hey, these guys are good, and I started checking them out more. And then of course from there, that was like the gateway band, right? I started checking out As They Lay Dying, because for so many years it was just Red.
But I asked though, what is your first Bullet song you ever remember hearing? I'll give you mine after.
That would actually be Waking the Demon.
What?
And then the second one was Your Betrayal. Yep. So
So
it wasn't even Tears Don't Fall.
Really?
Nope.
Mine
That's
was
a
All
fucking
These
shot.
Things I Hate.
Really?
Yes.
Of all this, that's a good song.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a-
absolutely.
That's a great song.
Very catchy.
Every
Yeah.
song that we've named, they're on my top.
Awesome.
They did a cover of Crazy Train, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
They
that-
did a damn good cover.
That
of
was, I believe, that was on the Screaming Fire
Yep.
demo.
Screaming Fire.
So that was my first song listening to them.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's. Oh, I guess
It wasn't even an actual Bullet song.
So you listen to so much as Ozzy.
You listened to a cover from them.
Yeah.
You listen to a lot of Ozzy, and you're like, hey, you found this
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah,
Bullet
makes
from a
sense.
Valentine, Crazy. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely makes sense.
What do you rate it?
I'm gonna have to go with a 6.
Ooh. Harsh.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's a little bit harsh,
But for
because-
you, it's this is
yeah,
exactly
it's
your type.
actually generous in my eyes
Oh.
because of where, like, when I listen to Bullet, it's just a bit different than where you guys have.
It's not this heavy kind of stuff. That
So
Right,
like me
it's-
and Isaac are like picking out like old elements of
All right,
Bullet and going,
I'm
yeah.
talking about like.
But
Harsh
this
Person.
is like if you've never listened to Bullet, or even if you're just, you never were the biggest Bullet fan, you kind of get that, this is not
I-
the same band.
I am a big-
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Bullet because they had songs like "Tears Don't Fall" and then like "Hearts Burst Into Fire," and those slow
Forever and
songs
Always.
that, yeah, right.
Great song.
And I've always like loved singing to those kinds of like melodies and everything like
Makes
that.
sense. Yeah.
So
You got a good
that's
voice.
that's
Yeah,
where
that makes sense.
I've always landed.
How about you, Jason?
I give it an 8.
That's pretty high, considering this is one of their faster.
That's my same
faster
rating.
songs.
I was gonna say maybe 8 was a bit generous, but again, there's that biased appeal. It had those elements of old Bullet that I listened from album 1 up until current. I love these guys. Will not
what
give
about
up
you?
on it.
Well, I probably give it a little bit higher than you guys.
Yeah.
It would be about 8.5 to 9. Because this is actually one of my favorite songs. I've had the song on repeat so many times since I've listened to it. It just, the chorus actually gives me like chills. And the fact that they play the chorus and then end the song with that fade out, like, the fade out, like where they let the instruments ring or the fade out, that's my favorite way to end a song. And the fact that they do this with such a good, solid, heavy, fast song.
Oh, they do that really well.
Yeah, they do it really well, so.
They absolutely have
That was
mastered
like
that.
the first time I heard Knives, though. Like,
Oh, yes.
like
That's such a
I
good
think I
song.
believe you played the music video, and then after that, you got on the kit. Here, listen to this, and then I was memorized by the drum beat and the kick, like in between the from your knife.
All the drums alone,
man, like
and then
the
everything
kick
comes back
alone
in.
in between is like, oh, that's so fucking memorized.
And the fact that whole song is a tempo that I can easily play. I just had to learn the notes.
Yeah.
And once I pretty much perfected the song, now it's just always in my head. Whenever the song comes in, it's just like "You're a Betrayal." Excuse me. I just I know exactly how to play.
You hear the
It's
words in your bada-bada-bada-bada-bada, bada-bada-da, bada-bada-da.
like, I'm automatically air drumming everything to it. I was like, oh yeah, I can.
You're
play
on
this song.
tempo as soon as you know what's going on.
Yeah. Exactly. Now this was our reaction. Hopefully the camera didn't cut off this time. I'm gonna cut the video here and check to make
If
sure.
the camera cut off, I give up.
Yeah, same here. I say
And cut.
peace.
No, seriously, fucking cut it.
It